course, you can't maintain distance, but you can keep yourself calm and composed and
Yeah.
ignoring that person. And this is the
Yeah.
way you can stay calm and composed and peaceful life. There is no alternative option remaining in your life. Okay. Ignoring it's a very important part of human life too, not receiving any complication in your life. Okay. So you need to learn how to ignore people.
Okay, finally, I I am satisfied. Like, yeah, it is a great idea that you ignore. First of all, you learn how to ignore. Yeah, that's
Of
great.
course.
So tell me, boss, it is my genre. I am not think about more. But sometimes happens that someone destroy like your family member, destroy your mental peace. If how much you are doing, no one appreciate you, and even no one support you. Even if you are not support, it is great. Forget. But even no every time poking. So that situation I am facing that time. So I am preparing. This time I am lost everything. Like I am forget about my learning journey. I am forget about my preparing. Even I am not take care of my kid. I am
Of course.
totally like mentally ill, you can say.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I know
that's
that.
why
This is
I am
called,
asking about peace. Yeah, I can see you properly. And now you are little bit, you are famous actually. So I know about yourself very much. And
okay,
I
I'm famous.
think
Really?
really,
Uh,
yeah, you are good at this language. And I think I subscribe your channel.
oh, thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
But because I am busy that time, so that's why I am not focused about my learning.
Of course, and I'm so glad, you had improvement your tools, I would say. Earlier you had some, a different kinds of cheap, I think cheap phone you had. So the camera was not good. You were looking so bloody, right? Now I
Yes.
can see in a clarity. Your face is looking so bright, and I would say,
Okay, so how are you, sir? Are you good? What's going on? Everything all right?
of course, ma'am. I'm I'm feeling over the moon, I would say, today because it's been a very long time since we had connect. We have connect, I think, connected. So
Mm.
of course I'm so glad because you are so consistent, I would say. I have been
Yeah,
also watching your videos. Yeah.
but not, but not nowadays because I have faced some health issue. So that's why.
Okay. Health issues, yeah, I would say like we are having nowadays. Weather is not equal, I would say. In the morning we get cold, in the night we get warmy, right?
Hmm.
So like having different kinds of weathers, it affect us physically,
Hmm.
right?
Yes, sir, but I have different kind problem. I have a stone in my kidney, so that
Oh my
time
god.
I am face lots of pain. So that's why I am not consistent. I am not learning this language, but I try to listen at least.
It's okay, ma'am. Believe in God, everything will be sorted out, I know personally. Okay.
So tell me
Mhm.
something yourself. What's going on your journey,
Yes, okay. So if
and
I
what's
discuss
going
about,
on your teaching?
okay, yeah, teaching is my priority, you can say, to make them somebody, educate, giving, better to better education so I can, nurturing their life, I can develop their personalities, right? I can develop their life, you can say. So if I discuss about my teaching is going well by the having almighty grace. There's
So
no
do you
complaining.
you are like teaching, so that's why you are teach. It is a
Of
your
course,
passion or it is a your career?
I would say, ma'am, this is my passion and this is my motive, my intentions because you know what happens? After finishing our study and after
Mm,
engagement into a multiple responsibility of our life, somewhere
mm,
we forget to repeating what we learn in our college as to school times, right? So
mm,
if you indulge yourself in teaching lines, so each things what you learn earlier, all things would be start repeating, and this is very
mm,
important for you to sustain your knowledge for a long period of time, right? And and as well as you're going to have the respect from the people, right? People
mm.
will respect you, people will listen you, and it means a lot to as an individual, I would say, if the somebody will listen you, so you feel so proud, right? You feel so
Yeah, yeah.
respected, I would say. So
Same
due to that
here.
reason.
It is my dream that I want to become a teacher because yeah, I'm not say that it is I am passionate about, but I love teaching. When I am teach someone and I feel that he understand very well, so I feel that I do something for impactful. So that's why I'm like this profession very much. And sometimes happen that if you are teach someone and he do great our life, so he appreciate you your teaching style and anything else motivational anything else, so I feel that I am doing something great in my life, so
Of
that's
course,
why I
ma'am.
like teaching profession.
Yeah, because internally you are going to have contentment feeling, satisfaction, and that is more important to maintain your peace, peace inside
Peace.
of you. It doesn't matter how much money have you been earning in a month, within a 13 days, I would say. But if you do not have peace in your life, there is no meant to be of having such an amount, right? So having
Mm.
peace, it's a very mandatory for every individual's life to be happy at every situation, right? So, ma'am, I have one question. Like, I'm a proper visible or not? You can see me.
Yeah, you are proper visible, but I think light issue.
Light is on, right? Yeah, you can say actually this is the dark. You can say
Not network issue, I think light issue, so that's why something like black and white little
it
bit.
would be the it would be manageable. It would be
Yeah,
the manageable.
it is
It's okay.
manage.
Okay. Hmm.
Like it's feeling like a dual sun, so that's why I like it.
Oh.
So, not
Okay.
that genre like camera one mobile camera is totally different, like brightness more, so you don't feel like black and white more.
Hmm.
So that's why I like it, like this kind light.
Okay. Okay. Then it's a great. If you are comfortable, then it's a
Yeah,
great,
I am
really.
comfortable because I want to connect you with you very long time, and like Ram
Hmm.
sir and with you really, but because I lack to time and I am
Yeah.
facing
Yeah.
lots of problem that time, so that's why I'm not able to message you. But universe connect with you. So tell me something. Which kind thing you are like for peace? When you are not feel peace, so what are you doing in your life?
Yeah. It's obvious
Because
things. If you, hmm carry on.
because because this genre, I think peace is a very important. I saw many people who earn more money and now he live very wealthy life, but he and she don't have peace. So according to you, what is your peace?
As far as my concern, ma'am, it doesn't matter in that situations are you staying. If you mentally is strong, nothing will, devastated you. Nothing will bothering you. What I personally consider, the humans have, many facilities. They are earning well. They are living their life in a good situation, even though they are not mentally strong. And this is the biggest blunder issues of their life, having, multiple issues each time. And we all, coming from a very rural areas, I would say. We all coming from middle class family. Each day it would be quite challenging for us, right? So somewhere this challengeable life situations has made us so strong internally and mentally. Even though we do not have that much amount of money like others, it's okay. But we have satisfactions and we are mentally strong. So it would be enough to live your life in a peaceful, I would say. Okay. Because money is the way of just staying a very long time at the same place and yeah, making as a good community member we call family and friend, colleagues, I would say. But mentally peace only you can get if you feel comfortable and having satisfactions what you have in present time, right? If you expect more and more, that kinds of consideration will never let you peaceful live your life. So satisfaction is also very mandatory for you to have better peaceful life, I would say. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, yeah. You had mentioned that satisfaction is, but sometime happen that like like it is my problem that I live with my family, and sometime happen that everyone poking you, like no one support you. It is happen, so that's why that time destroy your peace. So how can manage that situation?
Actually, somewhere, we start, expecting, from others. Okay. And expectation always, give you so much pain because especially in this time, the people always consider self about self only. They do not care about somebody. It doesn't matter that people belong to your family. It doesn't matter. First, you start considering yourself, right? How I can stay in good situation, how I can have it, everything, what we desire for entire life to have it, right? So I would say the main major issues, prominent reasons to get pain and a lot of pain in your life and injury or complications due to expectations from somebody. If you start mm, not putting expectations from anybody, so you would be the happiest person in this world. What you have, if you are satisfied from it and you believe in yourself, like it doesn't matter in that situation I am now, but I will manage. I will give all the luxurious life what I am deserve in my life. Would be the responsible for having everything what we admire now. So then you would be the happiest person in this world. What I personally think, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, you are like each every like describe very good manners, and I'm totally agree with you. But why I am asking that kind question, because I feel sometimes frustrated that time, because I am very cool person. I am not think about more money, and I am not think about more fame. I want to live a peaceful life, and I want to do something great in my life. Great means I am not become a famous. Great means I set something good for other, like my sisters and my friend and my neighbor.
Of course, ma'am.
You
What I
can
raised.
like, sorry, I am interrupted. If you have any problem like your neighbors and friend, so you can like make distance easily.
Mm,
But if you have any like such problem, your family members, then how can manage?
of course, I know that,
Because
and
you are not make distance. It is not possible.
yes,
I think you are belong to Bihar. I am correct.
of course, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, because I have been connected like very long time ago, so that's why I am forgetted. Sorry, but because I am
Mm,
preparing for BPSC teacher examination,
BPSC.
not
I,
now, but yes, I am preparing.
of course, ma'am. This is life, we have been preparing something else, It doesn't matter. We have been preparing any job or anything else, but we must, right? Somewhere you can say this is a distraction and it will help us to get, distance from all your personal anxiety, what you receive from your family side and from your outside people side, right?
Hmm.
Most of the person has been engaged self by observing what other people are saying about their life issues, right? People have lots of time to discuss about somebody's matters, right?
mm,
So if you start focusing on those kinds of personalities who have been discussing about you only, so
mm,
you can ruin your mental peace only. Nothing you are going
mm.
to have, right? So
Ah,
that's
yeah,
better. You have to ignore all of them, right?
right. I think because if you are not mentally fit, then you can't do anything.
Yes.
Even you can't live your life properly. It is feel that time. So it is,
Hmm.
I think, in my according and my experience, that if you are ill, like when you are like health, your health is not good, and it is not big thing. But if you are mentally ill, so it is a very big thing because you are not able think anything. Like you can't smile if we, and I am not like describe very good manners.
It's okay. I understood what you want to say, ma'am. Like, according to you, if you are physically fit and fine, it doesn't matter. If you mentally are not strong, then you feel multiple problem in your life, right?
Yeah, right, right. You are you are like physically fit, and you are mentally ill, then you are totally destroyed. But you are
Yes,
mentally fit, then you can recover if you are physically not fit.
of
Easily
course.
recover if you are mentally strong.
That's the reason, ma'am. That's the reason. In the last, moment of your life, if you're mentally strong, then you can recover yourself. All
Mm,
medicine will be worked on you,
work,
and that will
yeah.
make you alive again because you are being mentally prepared. But most of the people, having the good physical health, even though they
Mm,
are receiving the multiple problem and anxiety in their personal life because they are mentally not strong. And this is the blunder
mm.
issues of each individual's life. Okay.
In your society, lots of great person who have lots of physically problem, but he and she is doing great in your life because he is mentally strong.
Actually, becoming, mentally strong, it's not an easy task for everybody. Your situation, hard situation will make you. Okay. As much as if you burn yourself in a poorness, poor condition, that situation has taught you how to live your life, how to make yourself comfortable and mentally strong. So
Mm.
suffering through any anxiety, it's a kind of examination you are being given through the gods by God, right?
Yes. So according to you, who is more strong, like village people or city people?
We can't comparing village and cities people.
Okay.
Okay. Because this is only the city, I mean this is called facilities I would say. We are getting less facilities in village and we are getting more facilities in town and city. We can't comparing through the mentally and physically and considerations I would say. People each people have sufficient each other itself according to their actual situation, their present situation of life, they has made like that. Your situation will make you. In that condition, have you been suffering for long? According to your situation, you can switch yourself, optimize yourself. Okay, and then after you are going to be like that. So you can't blame somebody else. You can blame from of your situation, right?
Right. Yeah, you are
Yes.
right. That situation make you tough and rough.
Let me give you the one example. If the somebody is living with you at your family and without any reasons they have been fighting with you without any reasons, so
Mm,
it doesn't matter how much good you are mentally, yeah, from your heart, but
mm,
having such a activities of that person surrounding you, you also become little bit irritating person because of that,
mm.
person. So behavior affect us really. Their vibes affect you. They will convert you what you do not want in life, right?
Your example properly set on set for my life.
Yes.
Here I am facing same problem because earlier I am very cold person, but nowadays I feel that I am little bit irritated everything and I am frustrated. But I don't want to change my mm, nature. I want to
Of
become
course.
calm and composed. So that's why I am asking, and I feel that you have a good teacher because I watched lot video and you are describe each and everything very proper way. So that's why I am asking. Or sometimes happen that really I am very like upset, but after discuss with you mental peace and how to ignore, so I feel relaxed. It is not all about only for recording. Really, I want to connect someone who is say like now this time I am feel very low. So I don't sometimes happen that I have lots of friends and lots of family member, but I can share because if your family member love you so much, so you can share your problem. So sometimes happen that he upset hear about your sadness. So that's why I don't want to make upset anyone like my family member. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know friend group that time everyone busy our life, no one have time.
I know that, ma'am.
So I'm
I know
not
that.
I am not blame anyone, but yeah, I want to find out way for myself how to survive is there, and I
Hmm.
don't want to change my nature. It is a main my problem that I don't want to my nature. I want to be, I am very passionate about teaching, I am very passionate about learning, and I don't want to give up. I am that kind person who is never give up in your life. Every time I am found new way how to learn, how to do something, how to do productive. So I feel that I forget about my nature. I am immerse myself unnecessary thing.
Of course, ma'am. I understand. And these are things relevant with the multiple human life. It's not only happening with you only. These things happening with each and every individual's life. It doesn't matter they are so much educated and belonging to a very rich family or a different family. It doesn't matter. This is the relevant issues with multiple and million of people life. So that's the reason I raise my opinion over this matter. You have to learn how to ignore people. If you couldn't maintain distance from each personalities, that is negativities. That would be spreading the negativities, and you are being affected, right? You are not being able to control your nature, right?
Mm.
So
Because
this is the way.
if I am thinking about control the natures, every time I am thinking about control the nature, how to manage, how to deal. Because that time I am wasting lots of time, my time that how to deal, how to manage. So I think it is the best way to ignore, learn how to ignore unnecessary thing.
Yeah. And how much can you control yourself in the same situation every time, right? Nothing. Not this is not possible. And this is the beyond of your capacity because you are a human being, right? You're not a
Mm.
god. Human has the problem of not controlling self emotion for the anxiety and complication. Somewhere, you try to control yourself, but a very minimum time, I would say. But if you encounter that the same issues every single day, it is out of your capacity. Okay, and you start getting frustrations. Okay, depression, I would say. Internally, your multiple thoughts coming into your mind and bothering you internally. Right, you will become the prisoner of your own thoughts, what you receive from your surrounding. It's very difficult to explain yourself because somebody will never understand your exact problem, what have you been suffering through, right? If you're sharing with your family, moms and dad, no one will understand your internal pain, right? So you have to get solution by yourself. Okay.
Okay. So now I think it is too long.
Yes. And I can see you are becoming little emotional now, right?
Yeah, because earlier my life is totally different after married. But